Hey YouTube, Gunham here. Somebody had asked that they had asked to know about names for things. They're thinking on how people can come up with names. Um, I was gonna go over the ship list in EVE Online to see, but here's some of mine: Insufferable, Devastator, Annihilator, Planetary. These three are dreadnoughts. This is a carrier. Um, you have many other ships. Uh, it just depends on what the ship is. But the ship tree, which is this one. Alright. Okay. Let's go Minmatar, please. Stop flashing. So, the Minmatar, where are you? The Rifter is quite possibly the single most famous ship, if not the most famous. It's one of the top four. So, Corvette, Reaper, and then a shuttle. You have the Vigil, Burst, Breacher, Rifter, Probe, Slasher, Scalpel, Probe Fleet. And all these are just specific variants. So, Hyena, Hound, Cheetah, Wolf, Jaguar, Stiletto, Claw, Zvipul. These are destroyers. Bifrost, Saber, Talwar, Thrasher, Cruisers, Scythe, Bellicose, Stabber, Rupture, Loki, Scimitar, Broadsword, Munin, Vagabond, Hugin, Rapier. Cargo vessels, Prowler, Mastodon, Wreath, Mammoth, Hoarder. Battle cruisers, Cyclone, Tornado, Hurricane. And the Hurricane's one that looks like a Star Destroyer. Sleipnir, Claymore. Battleships, Typhoon, Maelstrom, Tempest. And the Tempest, thanks to the fan series Clear Skies, is the other very famous Minmatar ship. Vargur, Panther for the battleships. Freighters, you have the Fenrir and the Nomad. Capital ships, Dreadnought, Naglfar, Valraven. Oh, Valraven. I'm not sure. Naglfar fleet issue. You have the Lif, the Hell, Nidhogger, and Ragnarok Titan. That's the big boy. Let's do a Mar next. So get that to stop flashing. Emperor's Corvette. Frigates are Punisher, Tormentor, Magnate, Crucifier, Executioner, Inquisitor, Beacon, Sentinel, Anathema, Purifier, Vengeance, Retribution, Crusader, Malediction, Destroyers, Dragoon, Courser, Confessor, Pontifex, Heretic, it's not till there. Cruisers, Auguror, Omen, Mauler, Arbitrator, Legion, Guardian, Devoter, Zealot, Sacrilege, Curse, Pilgrim. And what is that one? The Sentinel? And one guy was talking about the Sentinel, which that's kind of a unique design for the Minmatar here. Actually, I'm going to go back and take a look at a couple of my apologies, but you know me, you know me. Rifter, because it's so famous. Yeah. This thing's about the size of a Boeing 747. And where's that Tempest? Clear skies, anyone? Now, back to the Amar. The Amar have the, let's see, I just did cruisers. So, cargo vessels, Sigil, Bestower, Impel, and Proritor. Battle cruisers, Damnation, Absolution, Prophecy, Harbinger, Oracle. The Prophecy is another one of those really famous ships. By the way, I have my graphics settings to an absolute minimum. All this yellow is supposed to be a gold, but I have minimum graphics, so yeah. Battleships, you have the Paladin, go away, the Redeemer, Abaddon, which I like, Apocalypse, which I like, the Armageddon, which I like, Freighters, Providence, Ark, Dreadnought is a Revelation, and the Bane. Other capitals be the Apostle, Aeon, and Archon. And the Titan, the Avatar, is one of the most, if not the single most famous ship when it comes to its image. Any day now. The Mushroom. The Mushroom. 14 kilometers long. So it's big, and that's just a giant gun, effectively. Which, I don't like the new look. I prefer the old look. Caldari. Which, I have most of the ships. And look at all of my masteries around here. Ibis, Corvette, Frigates, Griffin, Condor, Bantam, Kestrel, Merlin, Heron. You can really see the theme. The Minmatar like their Norse mythology. The Amar like religious stuff. These guys like birds. The Gallente, I don't know. Kirin, Kitsune, Buzzard, Manticore, Hawk, Harpy, Crow, Raptor. For the frigates, destroyers are the Cormorant, Corax, Jackdaw, Stork, Flycatcher. Yeah, I don't like the new look of the Cormorant. Cruisers, Caracal, Moa, Osprey, Blackbird, Tengu. I love that thing. Basilisk, Onyx, Cerberus, Eagle, Rook, Falcon. Cargo vessels, Badger, Tyra, which I hate the new looks of, Crane, Bustard. Battle cruisers, the Feryx, the Naga, the Drake, which is one of the most famous ships as well. There's the Vulture and the Nighthawk. Battleships, we have the Golem, the Widow, the Rock, which is from previous videos, the Scorpion, and the Raven. The Raven is another very famous ship. Yeah, again, minimum graphic settings, so this should be a lot prettier. By the way, this game is free to play for some stuff, but you can go to the ship tree, which is this icon here, click it, select the nation you want, and then you can click on the ship like the Charon freighter, and then click the image here, and it'll pull up this preview. So you can look around the ship without purchasing it. So, yeah. I do love my Charon. It was my first big ship. The freighters are the Charon and the Rhea. Dreadnought, the Phoenix, and the Karura. Other capitals being the Minakawa, Wyvern, and there's my Chimera. The Titan is the Leviathan. Gallente is the other big empire, and I really don't like the Gallente. Corvette, Venator, Incursus frigate, Tristan, Navitas, Imicus, Atron, Molus, Thalia, Kiris, Nemesis, Helios, Inuo, Ishkur, Tyrannus, Ares. These sound like Greek god names, not Norse gods. Hecate, Destroyer, Magus, Destroyer, Eris, Algos, Catalyst, are Greek gods and also some events. So, cruisers. We have the Celestis, Vexor, Thorax, Execurer. What? Exequeror. No. Proteus, Oneros, Phobos, Ishtar, Deimos, Arazu, Lachesis. Cargo vessels, they have a few. Viator, Ocator, Nereus, Krios, Epithal, Miasmos, Iteron Mark V. There was just the Iteron Mark 1 through 5. The Iteron Mark V cargo ship is one of the famous ones. It's the Snake. It's got a massive cargo bay. For a cargo ship, freighters are obviously bigger. Battle cruisers, Astarte. Hey, anyone know Astartes from Warhammer 40K? Yeah, Astarte. Talos, Myrmidon, Brudix, and again it's Eos. Battleships, you have the nope, not that one. Kronos, Sin, Hyperion, Megathron, Dominix. Freighters, you have the Obelisk and the Anshar, Dreadnought, Moros, and Hubris. The other capitals, Ninazu, Nyx, and Thanatos. Yeah, the Thanatos, not the Thanos, the Thanatos. The Titans, the Erebus. Or is the mining guys, which they have the Venture, Prospect, Endurance, Hulk, Skiff, Mackinaw, Procurer, Coveter, Retriever, and cargo vessels. No, that's not cargo vessels. Other stuff. Noctis, Porpoise, Orca, Rorqual, and the Bowhead. Rorqual's the king of ore hauling or ore support. The Hulk was the best, and then they nerfed it. These are mining ships and other industrial vessels, so I hate the fact they nerfed the Hulk. I'm not gonna bother with the. Well, I could. They don't have too many. Now you can do it yourself. Sancha. Sancha really doesn't have many. Blood Raider. Angel Cartel. Serpentis. These are pirate factions, by the way. Servant Sisters of Eve. Mordu's Legion Command. Edencom. The Triglavians, however, do have a few, and a lot of people like these. Nergal, Draugr, Damavik, Kikamora, Zarmazd, Ikitursa, Vedmak, Rodiva, Drekavak. The Dreadnought is the Zernitra. And here's the Leshak, which I've got a Leshak. Yeah, you can't really see much without the heightened graphics. If you want to come in and view this yourself, because I'm not going to go and click on every single ship and then click on the thing to show it for every single one. I mean, you saw how many there are. Forget that. But the Amarr, Caldari, Galente, and Mimitar are your main factions. And then Ore is your your industrial faction, mining vessels and specialized industrial ships. And then these are pirates. these are sub-factions. So make an account, it's free, do the tutorial, come in, click ship tree, and then you can select any ship you want, and from the ship tree, anything you want. And then you can click on the image here, and you can go over other stuff. Click on that and you can look around without having to purchase the ship. Yeah, this thing's 18 kilometers long. So, yeah. EVE Online has a lot. Actually, I'm going to show the Megathron because a lot of people do like the Megathron. It's one of those other famous ships. I really don't like Gallente, though. But, yeah. The Nyx, actually, is the one that's famous for ramming a star base. That was something about 12 years ago. This is a pretty big super carrier. Look at this. Look at all those gaps around there. Yeah, this is a super carrier. This is minimum graphics. You come in with a better graphics, it'll be easier for you to see stuff. So the engines won't show, but you can kind of guess where a lot of the engines are. It's not too hard on some of these ships, but some, like the Naglfar, unfortunately, because they decided to be stupid, I can't go around my ship while it's in the hangar. I want to do that, idiots. Yeah, it's a little hard to sell on the Nag here, but yeah. Also, stuff I don't see. Oh, it is moving. Okay. So yeah, you just do that. Click that. So I use the Naglfar for my design. So yeah, I used the Naglfar for the name. Excuse me. The insufferable. So yes, just looking up all the rest of the names, because there's quite a few. If variations, I didn't go over the others like the fleet issue because they're literally just the same thing with a different paint job and a couple bits stuck on, or more than a couple. Wow, look at that! It has all these extra armor plates suddenly thrown on there. Wow. Now, how about the... There we are. Yeah, if you get yourself better graphics, this game is actually really pretty. I showed that before. But, now there are custom skins you can get as well, but if you're just worrying about name, finish your tutorial, and right here, ship tree, it's that icon there. Select that, zoom out, find a ship you like, and, yeah. Just click on the ship and click on that, because like the obelisk kind of looks a little weird from the side, but you click this, this is what it actually looks like. Yeah, if you have better graphics, go to my previous videos on this game, you'll see some better graphics. So yeah, thank you all for your time. I will catch you all later.